Indiana Congressman Marlin Stutzman. He's a member of the House Budget and Financial Services Committee. Congressman, great to have you. Obviously, President Trump is looking at this saying, where's NATO? Where are our allies when we need them? And the trillions of dollars we spend, and the help, he pointed out not once but twice, that was offered to Ukraine. What's your message to folks like Macron and the EU who are saying this isn't our war, but certainly part of it is their oil?
Yeah, hi, Bianca. Great to be with you. You know, I was just telling someone earlier this morning, it is so disappointing to watch Europe and their response to the situation with Iran. We have known Iran to be the leading state sponsor of terrorism for 40 years. You know, people say, well, President Trump is taking us into a new war. No, this is not a new war. This is the end of a war that's been going on for 40 years. And the fact that Europe is not participating and they're sitting on their hands is so disappointing for a continent that was threatened a little over 50 years ago, or I guess 60 years ago now. They are a totally different mindset there. And I tell you, President Trump, we're going to do this with or without them. As I heard in your segment earlier, the folks that want to be on board to help, we want everybody on board. This is a very important battle to fight right now, but those that don't want to, we don't need them. But in the long run, we're going to remember who was with us and who wasn't with us.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of just sitting around doing nothing for weeks, Democrats have allowed a partial government shutdown. Now the effects are TSA workers quitting, not getting paychecks. We've seen heightened concerns about terror in the homeland. I want to play a little bit, sir, of the TSA acting deputy administration official on Newsmax today talking about the impact just on TSA.
In some situations, and it's not hyperbole to say, if this continues at select airports, we may have to shut them down. And so that's a significant concern for us and just underscores the importance.
So now you just heard him say they might have to close airports. It's that bad without coverage. We can't have people flying without TSA, obviously. You know, what do you make of Hakeem Jeffries now forcing a vote using this discharge motion, sending out this letter saying it's going to fund most of DHS minus ICE and CBP, which, by the way, is funded anyway, sir? I mean, all of this seems like political theater that they are actually now going to try to turn as if it was the Republicans who shut the government down.
Yeah, Bianca, right now Democrats are acting no differently than NATO. You know, there are a bunch of words, but there's no actions. At a point when there's an opportunity to stabilize and bring security in the Middle East, Democrats are fighting Republicans and the president here at home to be sure that there is safety and security here at home by defunding DHS. You know, they're trying to say this is about ICE. ICE is already funded. Let's go ahead and pay FEMA. Let's pay TSA agents. Let's be sure that our people here at home are safe. This is the easiest thing that could be done, but Democrats continue to show that they're more interested in standing for illegals in this country than they are for the American people.
Congressman Marlin Stutzman of Indiana, good to have you with us today, sir. Hope you come back.
Thank you.